Louisiana beer reviews, Zundert 8. Well, I poured it already. I had some little production problems. This is produced in the Kingdom of the Netherlands. It was introduced in 2013 by the Abbey, Zundert Abbey. Our Lady of Refuge Priory was established in 1900. It was later elevated to an abbey. They had trouble running their farm. It was kind of overwhelming for them from what I'm reading. And they decided to start brewing Trappist beer and introducing this, like I said, 2013 to raise money for the Abbey. And exported to the USA starting in 2018. Gets an 89 out of 100 on rate beer, 95 in the style. Beer Advocate's saying very good. And it's getting 73 out of 100 on Untapped. There are video reviews and I intend to watch them. So I bought this at Martin Wine Cellar. It was expensive. More than most people would probably want to pay, including myself, but I figured I'd try it. They say it's chestnut. It's tan. The head is ivory. The aroma is of dates, figs, maybe prunes. It's bottle fermented, so it was fermenting in the bottle. I'll show you the cap. It has a bird. Zundert. Ale brewed with spices. They have candy sugar and unnamed spices. Best by August 8th of 2021. So they say you're going to pick up the herbs. Let's see. Aroma of herbs and spices. I'm really getting more of the fruit, but light caramel, lovely dry hoppy bitterness. Brewed within the walls of the monastery by the monks. That's why it's certified Trappist. Can't be contracted out. Then it would just be an Abbey ale, which is a contracted, like, well, the most famous one is the Lef Blonde, and one time, luckily, I got the Lef Brun, and there's others. Lef is contracted by Anheuser-Busch InBev, and InBev does that for the Lef Abbey, and then they get a cut of the proceeds. Lef used to do their own brewing, but they couldn't handle it. It was too much. Just like in the United States, the Christian Brothers order. The Christian Brothers order used to make their own brandy, the Christian Brothers brandy. But after the old monk brother Theodore died, I think his name was, in 1987, they had no younger monks that really wanted to do it or knew how to do it properly, so they contracted out to Heaven Hill to produce the Christian Brothers brandy. And that order receives a percentage of the sales. And when you subtract all the overhead they used to have to deal with, they're probably making more money off of it now. Same thing with maybe with Lef Abbey. But anyway, we're dealing with the Trappist ale at this time, made by the monks. There is an abbey in Louisiana, St. Joseph's Abbey. But they make coffins. They make caskets, not beer. It's extremely carbonated, and you find that with these Belgian strong ales. They're extremely and highly carbonated with tight little bubbles. So sometimes it even give you a pain in your chest as the carbonation builds. You get those notes, like I say, the figs, the dates, and I think especially golden raisin. Golden raisin. Belgian candy sugar, which apparently they're using, from what I understand, Belgian candy sugar uses beet sugar from beets. But in Louisiana, our common experience with sugar is from cane. cane sugar, which I see all up and down the highway in the winter or late fall. Trucks pulling all the stalks of cane going to Gramercy, to the Domino sugar, Colonial sugar, and so forth. For refine, oh, incredible refining. That's what I'm talking about. The carbonation. I'm sorry about that. It's just hitting me. I'm not saying it's over carbonated, but it's woo, something else. There's a nice yeah. There's a nice website for the Abbey, and they're talking about the beer, and on Merchant de Vin, their handler, distributor people. I bought this at Martin Wine Cellar. I think I mentioned that. It's certainly not sold in this town. I don't know what to say. If you like a sweet, sugary ale, but with a rather dry finish, okay, so the finish is different. It doesn't finish sweet and cloying and disgusting. It finishes up champagne. I never had an attack from a beer before, like a physiological attack. Well, I did a few times where it got puked up. You know, I was from rancid beers or disgusting beers like Earthquake High Gravity 12%. You never know what'll happen until you try them. Only sold in these 33 centiliter bottles. No draft, no cans, no big bottles, no cork bottles. Oh, ho, ho. Sediment galore. Sediment galore. Yowza. Oh man, these beers are probably like a probiotic. If you're gonna just have some real good digestive results, if you understand. It's a freeing type product. Purple and gold, like what I'm wearing, Louisiana State University, purple and gold. I don't think now people regard the Trappist ales with a lot of adulation like they used to. 10 years ago, people would just go berserk over any kind of Trappist ale. Oh, it's so good, you know. But now it's like, oh, well, it's so yesterday. But I don't think that way. It does have an herbal, vegetable type thing going on. If it was distilled, it would make you think of like a Jägermeister type situation. You understand what I'm saying? And they're talking about that on the website, more like a evening, and this is evening time, nighttime type thing after dinner. Well, besides making me have some kind of like peptic attack, it's really nice. I can't complain. I wish it was in a huge bottle. No, it's fine. 330 milliliters, 33 centiliters. Score would be I think it's a 95. It's making me sleepy. It's a 95 out of 100. I agree with Rapier in the style, 95. It's the most excellent beer. But remember, you're dealing with beet sugar, so it's going to have like a vegetable thing, a gourdy thing, spicy, extremely carbonated with the prickly carbonation. And then you got the golden raisin, the dates, and the figs. So if your experience is hazy IPAs, this might just repel you to no end. However, if you do like vegetable type products, if you understand what I mean by that, and it's 8%, it's no joke, but you know, it's a small bottle. But if you like these kind of things, it's going to be a true winner. So Les Le Monton Relais, like I said, 95 out of 100. And I'm going to end this review by saying, get some Zundert 8. And y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.